Morning, folks. Wednesday morning, leaving my campsite, off for a ride to Marble Falls, Texas. Never been to Marble Falls. When I get there, I intend to take a scenic ride from Marble Falls to Austin. And one way, and then see what it brings. Taking a little bit of a scenic ride all the way. You can see the Blanco River. Beautiful. I'll leave this on until I leave the park. River. This is the 281 heading north towards Marble Falls. 26 miles away. Hill country. You can see the hills. No mountains, just hills. Pretty though. Today is going to be very overcast like this, and I think the forecast is calling for some rain, so I'll be having a rainy night tonight, maybe after 11 o'clock or so, if the forecast is to be believed. I don't care, as long as it stops by the time I have to break camp in the morning, I'm fine. Most likely the tent will be wet, but hey, as long as I'm not breaking camp in the rain itself, I'm good. Downtown Marble Falls, I guess. China Kitchen. My eyes always fall on a Chinese restaurant. I don't know why. Usually it's a buffet. Leaving Marble Falls via the 1431, heading towards Austin. This is supposed to be a scenic route. Gray clouds today. I don't know how scenic it's going to be, but we'll find out. It's going to take, I don't know, 1.5 hours to get there. So it adds distance. But we'll see how it goes. FM 1431, ups and downs, lefts and rights. So Curvy Road, speed limit is 55. On the right, somewhere down there, should be the Colorado River. As you can see on the map, the route follows kind of the Colorado River, but the Colorado River meanders quite a bit, so the road doesn't exactly follow it closely. Nice riding conditions though. Not bad if you've got a lot of time to spend, and I do today. So took the long way to Austin, have some lunch in Austin, and maybe head on back to Blanco after that. I put a nav6 on Curvy Roads mode, and it found this route as an alternate, so it was quite nice. Just stopped in, plugged in the camera, So I'm plugged into the bike now. It's charging and recording at the same time. Looks like we're going to be getting some rain now. Prism is out in the rain. I just put my full wets on, and not a moment too soon. This might be just a cloud, so I'm going to leave this on for now. I'm moving forward, and as long as I'm moving forward, I've got the back door open. As long as I'm moving forward, I should be fine. I just want to get the footage. Some twisties ahead on a wet road. Well, a road that's about to get wet. You gotta be careful. I think I'll pull off here and maybe take the prism out of its pause the recording here. Well, got the prism back on now. It's been a while since I took it off while riding on the 1431 due to the rain there. Since that time, I stopped at Buffet Palace, had lunch. Had to have lunch somewhere, and I'd rather stop somewhere where I can get food that I like at a price that I like to pay. $9.75 for lunch, and all the vegetables and meat and Chinese food and everything that I want. So, great deal. Now, back to the campground. So, let's see, where to? History, Blanco State Park, go. Should probably be about another, I don't know, hour tops, if that much, depending on how much traffic there is. Oh well, looks like I gotta go left. On the 290 west for 43 miles. So, arrive in 43 miles, so it looks like straight shot. Arrival 337, and it's now 246. Had some rain today, as you well know. On the FM 1431 between Marble Falls and Austin, and so there might be more of that tomorrow. 1.2 miles from the campground. I'll get my gas now, rather than getting it in the morning. That way I don't have to stop. Oh boy. Kind of busy here. I just finished getting my gas, and now heading back into the campground, which is more or less across the way. There's the old courthouse. Actually, I should go around this. Blanco City Hall. What is this in front? City Park. Downtown Blanco. Council chambers. You're kidding me. Coffee house and bakery, bean and biscuit. Pharmacy, Pharmacy and wellness. Emporium Marketplace. Old 300 barbecue. Bowling Club Cafe. These are the restaurants I was thinking of coming to today. Come and eat at barbecue. Look at the old truck. Redbud Cafe, Market and Pub. Ooh, that looks nice. Not a heck of a lot down that way. Floral and gift shop. Church of Christ. And the state park is right ahead. And there's this gorgeous Catholic church here. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful. Religious education building. So this is all part of the church grounds, I guess. Very nice. Some kind of RV park there. Oh well. Back home to the state park. Looks like I got a new neighbor. Well, today was a pretty interesting day. I took a ride out to Marble Falls, which was not too far away, maybe, I don't know, 45 minutes, if that much. And the reason why I went there is so that I can join the 1431. One of my friends said that
that's a good route to take between Marble Falls and Austin. And I know I wanted to go to Austin just to, check out the place. I've never been to Austin before. So I went through Marble Falls and got some gas there and took a rest break for a few minutes. Started talking to a guy in a Mustang who was parked next to my bike, of course, and he started to talk about how he used to ride a 600 Suzuki Gixxer, and but he's now got a Mustang and blah blah blah. Anyway, so I plotted in curvy roads into the GPS and I said let's head for Austin, and it picked up the 1431. Only thing is, a few miles into the 1431 it started to rain, so I had to put on my rain gear and of course take the prism off of the helmet and put it in in the back of the top case. So I didn't get a heck of a lot of filming on the 1431. I put my full wets on, and there was a lot of twisties there, up and down, left and right, that kind of thing. And so put the bike in rain mode, and there was no concern really. I was just a little nervous at first because where the rain had just started, the road can get a little greasy. But there was no incident. Went off onto some other FM 29 something or the other. I don't know what the heck it was. So I didn't actually do the whole thing on the 1431, even though it was raining a bit. But I figured, since the roads were very curvy, I tell you, the Nav6 is funny. When you put in curvy roads as a navigation preference, it'll send you on some curvy roads. These curvy roads went into subdivisions. Now, they were nice curvy roads. I mean, I wasn't going into the subdivision and kind of like, going left and right at right angles in a subdivision as they usually are. But I kind of rode by subdivisions and all on curvy roads and back roads and everything. So if you've got the time to spare and you want to go from A to B but use some curvy roads, try that as an option with your Navigator 6 or Navigator anyway. I think the Navigator 5 does it as well. I know the Navigator 4 didn't do it, I don't believe. But yeah, so it took me on some curvy roads, and eventually I got to Austin. And it took longer than I expected, of course, because it is curvy roads business. But I got there and decided to have some lunch. And because I didn't eat a heck of a lot yesterday, and then this evening, God knows what's going to happen with regard to the rain and all of that kind of stuff. And I didn't bring all that great food anyway, some packaged food that I had from before. So I stopped at a buffet, Chinese food, and some Korean dishes, and quite good. The vegetables were good, and so at least I got a good meal in me. I'm not hungry now, obviously. I don't expect to need to eat supper tonight. So I'll just start packing up now. Packing up my dry bag and start putting things together. Maybe start packing up the panniers and stuff like that, so that if I do have to break camp in the morning in the rain, at least I just have to deal with the wet tent. The tent stays in a dry bag outside of the out of the main dry bag anyway, so it can be wet. So, not a heck of a lot. I think I'll maybe record some more later on if I've got something else to say. But other than that, see you on the road tomorrow.